y'all are doing well. Welcome to our class number 2 of our online yoga classes. And I'm Colleen McCurdy of the Spearfish United Methodist Church. Well, today it's snowing outside, but the bright snow is making the room sunny. Even though there's no sun outside, it's just reflecting that white snow. So it's kind of nice to have that brightness in our room today. Today I want to just tell you that our word this week is joy. Last week it was sorrow. We were turning sorrow into love, and today it's joy. And I want to read to you from Matthew 28, verses 1 through 10. This is I'm recording this on Easter morning, so this is a perfect scripture for today. After the Sabbath at dawn on the first week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he is risen from the dead and is going ahead of you to Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. Then they came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee, and there they will see me." And a second scripture today from 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 6 and 7. "In all of this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed." And I have a quote from a man named Dieter Uchtdorf, and he is a leader in the Church of the Latter-day Saints. And he says, "No matter our circumstances, no matter our challenges or trials, there is something in each day to embrace and cherish. There is something in each day that can bring gratitude and joy, if only we will see and appreciate it." So that's what you get to think about today as we go through our practice. The joy of the little things in our days as we're secluded here in our homes. Find the little joys, find the hugs with your family, find the good books to read, the inspiring TV shows to watch, and just relish in that joy. Our breath prayer today is "Rejoice in the Lord always." We are going to begin with just some breath, and I invite you to sit. Place your palms open on your laps. And we're going to do a 3-part breath today. So I want you to just close your eyes, breathe through your nose, and breathe with your belly. If you'd like, you can put a hand on your navel to feel the in and out motion of your abdomen. Breathing slowly and deeply. Continue with that belly breathing, but increase it up into the lower rib area. So begin with the belly, and then it will rise up into this area, and then exhale back down again. now let the breath rise up into your upper chest. You'll feel the sternum rising. Those shoulders may raise a little bit. So from the belly, through the lower ribs, to the upper chest. Open your eyes and breathe normally. Rejoice in the Lord always. Roll onto your back. We're going to bring our knees to our chest. Rock a little side to side. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Let's inhale together. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. I want you to keep your right knee tucked in to your chest, but extend the left knee out straight, left leg out straight. Let's flex both feet. This activates all of the muscles in our legs. Then extend that right leg up straight to the ceiling. You can assist with just holding the thigh here. And then roll out that upper ankle, making sure to go both directions. Then bring that knee back in. Bring the left knee up. And stretch the right leg out. Flex the feet. And then stretch that left leg up to the ceiling. Circle the ankle. Now, if you can, let go of that leg, and we're going to scissor our legs together, and then extend that left leg down, right leg up. Reverse it. Reverse again. And again. Bring both knees into the chest. Take a deep breath. In and out. Now, let your knees come right over the hips. Extend the feet up parallel to the floor, so we're in a reclining chair pose. Now, place the feet and the knees together, and then we're going to tip the knees to the left side. Try to keep the shoulder blades on the floor. And then back to center. Take it to the right. Center. Left. Center. And right. And back to center. Set those feet on the floor. Walk the heels in close to your bum. Roll the shoulder blades under. And we're going to press into the feet. Lift the hips, and at the same time, lift the arms up over the head. And then we're going to exhale, drop both of them down. Inhale, back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Now just grab the knees right over the hips and draw little circles. And gradually make the circle bigger. And then gradually smaller again. Then reverse the circle, small. Getting bigger. And then smaller again. Set those feet down and let's do some pelvic rocks. So we're going to press the lower back into the floor, lift the tailbone, then press the tailbone into the floor so the lumbar area of your back comes up. Back and forth. Come to a neutral pelvis. Grab the thighs under your knees and rock forward and backward. Just a few times. And then come up to a seat. We're going to move into a downward dog. So swing those legs around. I'm just going to make sure my microphone is on. Yes, it is. And tuck those toes, lift the hips into downward dog. Pedal your feet out. Make sure the shoulders are down away from the ears. And then walk your feet up to your hands. Come up to a half lift. Inhale. Exhale down. And inhale, lift all the way up. Hands together at heart center, exhaling. And think to yourself, rejoice in the Lord always. Today's sequence is going to be one that we add on to. So we'll start with a basic, similar to a sun salutation, and then we're going to do that on both sides, and then we're going to add on to it. So we'll always be coming back to that basic opening sequence and then adding on as we go through to make it longer and longer. So here we go. Standing at the top of your mat, take a deep breath in, and then exhale into a chair. Feet are hip width apart. Extending those arms up past the ears. Then inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale down and step back to plank. Upward dog, turning those feet over. Lifting up, lift up that chest at the same time. Make sure your belly is pulled in nice and tight to protect the lumbar area of your back. Then tuck those toes again, downward dog. Now extend the right foot up and back. Step it forward into a lunge. Lift the chest. Lengthen the back leg. Then step the feet together. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, up again. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Upward dog. And downward dog. Extend the right leg up and back. Step it forward to a lunge. Step the feet together. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. There's our basic. Now we start again and then add on. Up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Step back to plank. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Extend the right leg up, inhale. Exhale up to a lunge. Then pivot that back foot and come up into a warrior two. Looking out over that right hand. Make sure we're opening up here. We can draw this left thigh back just a touch and draw the right knee back. Open up the chest and reverse warrior. Parshvanasana, which is elbow down to that thigh. Lift the left arm. Back to reverse warrior. And now over to triangle. Straighten that front leg. Come all the way down. Open up the chest. Come back up to warrior two. Eagle arms. We're going to take our right elbow over our left. Lift up the elbows. Sweep those arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, take the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands. And then drop the shoulders back. Lifting the heart. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. Turn toward that right knee, and then we're going to bring the left knee up into a balance. Take it back to warrior three. Here, your hands can come either back, out like an airplane, or to the front. And release it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to chair. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Upward dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Extend the left leg up. Step it forward to a lunge. Pivot that back foot into warrior two. Remembering to draw this thigh back just a touch. Left knee right over the ankle. Open the chest. Reverse warrior. Elbow down to the thigh. Reverse warrior. Down to triangle, straighten the front leg. Back to warrior two. Eagle arms, bring the left elbow over the right. Lift those elbows up, trying to extend them away from your body as well as higher. Sweep it up, inhale. Exhale, take the hands clasp behind. Cross the other pinky over the other one this time, so you're reversing that clasp. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Look over that knee. Bring the right foot up into a balance. Press it back to warrior three. And release it down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale to chair. Inhale, straighten. Forward fold. Half lift. Fold down, step back to plank. Upward dog. And downward dog. Mixing the right leg up to the back. Bring it forward into a lunge. Then pivot that back foot into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Parsvakonasana. Reverse warrior. Triangle. And up, warrior two. Right elbow over the left, lift it up. Sweep it up, inhale. Exhale, clasp the hands behind, drop the shoulders. Lift the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Look over that right knee. Bring the left knee up and balance. Take it back, warrior three. Now we're going to take our hands down to the mat. Extend that leg up higher if you can into a standing split. And then lower it down into crescent. Arms lifting to the sky. Bring the arms down to shoulder height. Extend the fingertips out. Now we're going to turn to our right. Pull that belly in. Back to center and inhale, lift. This time we're going to come right down to the side. And then we're going to drop our left arm straight down on the outside of our right leg. All the way down to the floor if you can, lifting that right arm into a revolved crescent. And inhale, lifting up slowly. Take the arms down to the mat. Lower the back knee into a low lunge. And place your hand right on the knee. And we're going to just shift it forward 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to take the hands down to the mat, shift our hips back, toes up to the ceiling, stretching out the back of the leg. And come up. Eagle arms, right over the left, lift. Sweep it up, inhale. Take the hands behind the back. Inhale up, and take it down. Downward dog. Take the right leg up behind again, and then step it forward into a lunge. Take the left hand to the mat, lift the right up into a revolve lunge. And back down. Let's bring our left leg up to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. Again, lift. Exhale to chair. Inhale, straighten. Forward fold. Half lift. Step it back to plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Extend the left leg up. Step up forward into a lunge. Pivot that back foot into warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Partha Konasana. Reverse warrior. And triangle. Back up to warrior 2. Eagle arms, left over the right. Lift. Sweep it up. Inhaling. Exhale. Reverse the clasp of the hands. Drop them and drop the shoulders and lift the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Look over the left knee. Bring the right knee forward into a balance. Press it back. Warrior 3. Drop the hands to the mat, standing split. And drop it into crescent. Lift those arms. Deep breaths. And then take the arms down to the sides. Stretch those fingertips out. Inhale, lift. And now come down to the side, left side. And then we're going to drop our right arm down past our left leg. And slowly lift. Take the hands to the mat. Step back into plank. And then downward dog. Lift the left leg up behind. Step it forward into lunge. Plant the right hand on the mat. Take the left up. And release it down. Step back to downward dog. All right, we're going to take the right leg up again. This time let's open it. Stack the hips on top of each other. Foot is flexed. Then bring that knee into the chest. And take it straight back. Now bring the knee to the right elbow. And back. To the left elbow. And back. Bring it into the center chest again. And then take that foot under the left hips and come open, lifting that left arm. And release it. Back to downward dog. Take a couple of breaths. And then lower the knees into child's pose. Relax back and think our breath prayer. Rejoice in the Lord always. Now stretch over to that left side. Really reaching with the right hand. Stretch the right side body. Keep breathing. And back to the center. And then move both hands to the right. But really stretch it out with that left hand. And back to the center. We're going to come up into a table and do a little cow-cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. One more. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. And now come down onto your tummy. Place the arms alongside the body. Lift that chest. Lift the legs up into locust. Pull that belly in as tight as you can. Breaths. Bring that right hand forward. Cross it over the mat, over the top. Press that palm into the floor and extend that left arm back. And bring it back down to the side. Extend the left arm up. Take it to the right. Press the palm into the floor. Extend that right arm back. And bring it back. Go ahead and lower that down. Now press up to your elbows. Elbows right under the shoulders into Sphinx. Keep that belly pulled in. Super important when you're doing a back bend. And just take some breaths. Now we're going to roll onto our right side. And then lift our left leg up. And lower. And now we're going to lift both legs up off the floor. And go ahead and release that down. Come back to Sphinx. And then we're going to do downward facing frog. And so we take our knees a little wider, bring our hips back. Elbows are still under our shoulders. And then drop the chest and drop the head. Now bring the feet in, bring the knees together, tuck the toes, lift up into dolphin. If you can, step forward a little bit, then press the chest toward the legs. Lower the knees, keep those toes tucked, and we're going to come up and just give those toes a nice stretch here. If this is tough on your ankles or your knees, just come up into just raise up into here and see how that feels. And then we're gonna cross our right elbow over our left, eagle, arms. Sweep it down and up. And again, cross the hands and back, lift the heart. And release it. Walk your hands forward, tuck the toes into downward dog. And we're going to step our feet forward to the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift all the way up. And pause here to take a breath, take some breaths, and think your breath prayer. Rejoice in the Lord always. Sweep it up. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Extend the left leg up and back. Step it forward into a lunge. Pivot the back foot into warrior two and come up. Reverse warrior. Parsvakonasana. Reverse warrior. Triangle. Warrior two. Cross the left elbow over the right. Sweep it down. Inhale up. Exhale. Reverse the clasp with the fingers. Draw that heart toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart center. Look over that left knee. Bring the right knee forward. Press it back to warrior three. Hands down to the mat, standing split. Lower that leg into a crescent and straighten up. Think of a long line from the pelvic floor all the way up to the top of your head. Bring the arms down to the sides. And inhale, lift. Take it down to the side, over the left shoulder, or over the left hip. And then drop that hand down. Try to open the chest by drawing that shoulder blade back. Slowly lift up, crescent. And we're going to take the hands to the mat, lower the back knee. Hands to the knee, pulsing 3 times forward. 3, 2, and 1. Draw the hips back, stretch that back leg, back of the left leg, toes to the ceiling. Walk it forward. Eagle arms, left over the right. Sweep it down and up. Exhale, behind the back. Lift the heart. And come on back. Downward dog. Extend the left leg up and back again. Step it forward to a lunge. Plant the right hand on the mat. Lift the left. And release. Step back to downward dog. Extend the left leg up and back. Let's open the hips. Now bring that left knee into the chest and extend it back. Bring it toward the left elbow and back. Toward the right elbow and back. Bring it into the chest again. And then take that right foot under the body, or left foot under the body, roll up, right arm lifts. Come back down and downward dog. Lower the knees into child's pose. Take them wide. Come on back, stretching out the shoulders and the arms. Walk the hands to the right side. Stretch that left arm especially. Breathe into the side body. And come back to center. And we're going to go to the left, reaching that right arm farther. Again, breathing into the side. And come back to the center. Come on up to table. Bring those knees in a bit. Wrists under the shoulders. Inhale the cow. Exhale the cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Come on down to your tummy. And locust again. Arms at your sides, lifting the heart and the legs, pull the belly in. We should be looking down at the mat, not up, okay? Bring that left arm forward. Place the palm on the floor, over to the right side. Press it in, and then extend that right arm back. Bring it back down to the side. And right arm up, over to the left, press down into the palm. Extend that left arm back as far as you can. And bring it back. Go ahead and release it. Then come up to your elbows, Sphinx. And roll onto your left side. Lift the right leg up. And lower it down. Lift both legs. And release. Come back into Sphinx. And now our downward facing frog again. So take the legs out wide. You can go even wider if you like off the mat. Make sure the feet are straight back from the knees. And then draw up that chest and head. And bring it back in. Bring the knees back in. Tuck the toes into dolphin. Walking them closer to your head if you can. Press the chest toward the legs. Lower the knees, keep the toes tucked. And come on up. Eagle arms again. Left over the right. Or is it right over the left? No, left over the right. Extend up. Sweep it down and up. Take the hands behind, clasp, lift the heart. And let's take our hands out forward. Downward dog. And we're almost at the end of our practice today. Lower the knees, come back into table. And we're going to thread our needle by dipping a little bit first. So take the right arm out to the front. And then exhale, dip it under that left shoulder. And inhale back to the front. Exhale, dip. Inhale, front. And exhale, dip, and then come down all the way to your shoulder and to thread the needle. Come up to the fingertips here. And take that arm up. And then drop it behind the back. Lift it back. And then back down. And center out the body again. And extend the left arm out to the front. Inhale. Exhale. Take it underneath. Inhale forward. Exhale under. Inhale forward. And exhale all the way down. Come up to the fingertips. Extend the arms straight up. And drop it down your back. Lift. And bring it down. And bring it back up to center. We're going to roll our ribs around in a circle. So take the ribs out to the right, then down to the center, up to the left, and to the top. Do that 2 more times. Then when you're at the top, reverse direction. 3, 2, and 1. Come into a seat and take the legs out wide. We're going to take either hand on the opposite sides of our right leg. We're going to use this part of our arm to brace our back. So take your hand behind you, then press into your back with that arm, drawing that chest forward. And then press into the mat with your left hand, looking out over the right foot. Let's make sure our toes are pointed up. And then we're going to walk our hands down that right leg as far as you can and stretch. Release it to center. Other side. Again, we're going to use this part of our arm to brace our back. So take it back there, press it in, press the right palm into the floor. And then walk the hands down the legs. Nice big stretch. And release it to center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Make your back as tall as you can, lifting the crown of the head up. You might want to rock a little side to side to give your knees or your inner thighs a little relaxation there. And release that, and we're going to roll down onto our backs. Bring the knees into the chest and just rock slightly side to side. And I have to look at my list again. Okay. We're going to do a bridge again. So feet to the floor. Roll the shoulder blades under. This time, as you lift, I want you to clasp your hands under your hips and then press those arms into the mat, which will lift the chest, and at the same time press the fist toward the heels. And lower it down. Bring the knees in. I want you to take your right hand to your left knee and then grab your other foot underneath. Then drop it to the floor. This is stretching out our quads, our hip flexors, everything in that upper thigh. Go ahead and bring that knee back in. Let's reverse it. Take the left hand to the right knee. Let that other hand grab the left foot. Drop it to the floor. release it back into the center. Stretch the arms and legs out. Everything is long. And then stretch the left legs, or the legs to the left. Cross the right ankle over the left ankle. And then shift your shoulders and your head to the left side into a banana. Clasp the hands at the top and really stretch out the right side of the body. Come back to center, and let's go to the right this time. Legs to the right, cross the left ankle over the right. Shift the shoulders and the head to the right, and stretch. And back to center. Bring those arms down to the sides. And we're relaxing now into Shavasana. It doesn't have to be this particular pose. If you have one that's more comfortable for you, perhaps bending the knees, perhaps rolling to one side, that is okay. The point of this is to let the body integrate what it's just done. Letting the breath calm, letting the muscles relax down into the floor. Rejoice in the Lord always. You can stay here as long as you like. Give yourself time just to relax by yourself today. And remember that God is with us every step of our journey, and that He gives us joy, and we just need to accept it. See the joy in all of the little things in our lives. Namaste.